My child, I have witnessed the silent struggles you've endured, the long periods where you felt overlooked and unheard. You have navigated times of deep confusion, shouldering burdens that were not your own, and dimming your own light for the sake of others. But know this, the period of quiet preparation is now concluding. What you saw as delays or setbacks was my guiding hand, orchestrating a significant shift. This very moment is appointed for a profound revelation. You are about to understand why certain paths were closed, why some doors were locked, and why the silence often felt so immense. What I am about to reveal will strip away every false identity you have assumed, every misleading story that kept you from understanding your true value. You will begin to see with a clarity reserved for this exact season. I have been with you in every private moment. I saw your patient persistence when the way was unclear and your consistent kindness even when it was not returned. This recent time was not about judgment, but about revealing the deep fortitude within you. Because of the firm resolve I observed in your spirit, I can now entrust more to you. You are ready for a deeper understanding, a more significant connection, and an expanded influence. This isn't about being perfect, but about the solid foundation I discovered in your core. Difficult periods are not primarily about making flawless decisions, but about how you conduct yourself. They are about your inner stance when things don't change, when fairness seems absent, or when your motives are misunderstood. Even when weary and uncertain, you maintained your gentle spirit, your receptiveness, and your trust. Your most profound questions were asked with reverence. Even your times of difficulty drew you closer to me. Because you kept moving forward, even when it was hard to stand firm, I now tell you with great joy, you have triumphed in this period. Your triumph is not in avoiding hardship, but in staying close to me through it all. It is not in having all the answers, but in remaining steady when understanding was unclear. You did more than just endure. You preserved your authentic self. This quality is what sets you apart. These challenges arose unexpectedly, but your inner being revealed its genuine essence to me. You did not allow bitterness to harden you. You did not let delays derail you, nor did you see periods of stillness as a reason to abandon your journey. And now, a new level of impact is emerging in your life. This is not something you earned through striving, but something you have naturally grown into. This is a time for acknowledgement. Soon you will grasp how those hidden battles were truly the roots of your progress. You are about to see how what felt like an empty season was actually preparing you for a broader reach. My purpose was never to trap you with hardships. My intention was to strengthen your inner being through challenges. I know you will use what I give you with sound judgment. The era of internal formation is now transitioning into a season of external manifestation. Your private victories are about to produce observable results. This is not because you demanded it, but because you persisted, and what I am preparing to reveal will confirm what your innermost being has always known. Uncovering your true self, my cherished child. Veils have clouded your perception. Ideas, assumptions, flawed teachings, and unhelpful declarations that did not originate with me. They have obscured your vision, causing you to perceive your own being, your path, and your relationships in ways I never intended. Before you could truly discover who you are, others taught you who you should be. You were confined by limits set by people who projected their own fears, flaws, and desire for control onto you. This happened subtly through many spoken words, glances, and rules, until their viewpoints echoed louder than your own inner wisdom. You changed yourself to find a sense of belonging. You behaved in certain ways to gain favor. You adapted to the desires of those who claimed to know what was best for you. In doing so, the unique qualities of your genuine self became blurred. Yet, my child, I never stopped watching you. I never ceased to recognize your true identity. I am now dissolving the pretenses you felt forced to adopt for others' acceptance. I am shedding the false narratives that kept you hidden, making you fear you were either too much or not enough. You were not brought into existence to be diminished. You were not formed to fit someone else's design. You possess a unique imprint from your very core. No outside opinion, no past mistake, no worldly pressure can ever erase this. For a long time, You tried to become what others admired, all the while muting the very qualities of yourself that shine brightest. But I am restoring what you concealed to manage. I am calling forward the parts of you quieted by uncertainty and bringing them forth with confidence. Your authentic self was never defined by your actions, but always by your being. When you are with me, you are meant to display something genuine. This is why you often felt out of place, my beloved one. This is why even achievements brought no deep satisfaction. In your core, your spirit sensed you were living a role that was not truly your own. But that time is over. The version of you that doesn't chase attention because it knows its own worth. The version of you that doesn't seek validation because it moves with conviction. You do not need to struggle for this. It is already within you. You simply need to release what was never authentic and accept what has always been your reality. As you do this, you will notice a change not only in how you see yourself, but also in what you attract, how you communicate, and how you move through life. You will no longer doubt your value based on the reactions of others. You will proceed with a calm confidence that no human judgment can shake. This is because you have reconnected with a foundational truth. And this truth does more than just free you. It ignites your spirit. The insights I will next impart will not only confirm your identity, but also show you what happens when you begin to live from that core. You were never unseen. You have experienced being unnoticed in situations where you gave your complete effort. You have navigated periods when silence felt more pronounced than any words of encouragement. In those moments, a quiet question often arose in your heart. Am I truly seen by anyone? Yet, I speak to you now with a voice that settles all doubt and reveals every truth. You have never been missed, my child, not even for an instant. While others might have failed to notice you, I watched every part of your journey with careful attention. As they moved past you, I was building something enduring inside you. You are not simply one person among many. You are not just part of a crowd. You are not on the sidelines, waiting for an opportunity. Understand, my child, why your journey has felt so demanding. There has been a divine reason for the intense weight you have carried, which seemed out of proportion to your surroundings. I have seen every moment of your path. This is why you encountered challenges others did not. This is why your way has felt unique, solitary, and often misunderstood. You were not born by chance. Amen.